It is time for a 2025 rundown recap of my weight loss. In case you have missed my lives, let's talk about the dosages that I've been taking, where I got my medication, how much I've lost for the shots, and I ran some numbers because that's what I do. And I put together a chart that tells me how much weight I have lost on each different dosage of compounded medication and Zepbound. So let's get into those numbers. So I started my main weight loss journey January 1st, 2025. I was 304 pounds. And by the way, I'm Amy. If you haven't been here before, I'm on a journey to lose 180 pounds, 5 foot tall, 51 years old. And I started January 1st, like I said. And then mid February, February 15th to be exact, I took my first dose of Tirzepatide from Mochi at 2.2 milligrams. And I took it the week before getting on a cruise for my birthday because a friend suggested don't wait, just start taking it. Let the medication get in your system and start helping reduce your appetite. So I did, and I'm really glad I did. It really did help a lot. And for the 2.2 milligrams, I took that for 4 weeks. I had one vial from Mochi for that, and I actually gained a pound over those 4 weeks. Yes, that did include the week of the cruise, but yeah, so I didn't do really well on the 2.2 milligrams. So standard titration, I had already ordered a bottle of the next dosage up, and theirs was 4.4 milligrams, and I took that for 4 weeks as well. And according to my charts, I lost 7 pounds on 4.4. But I do want to point out that during that time, I was struggling with my gallbladder. So I was really quite sick, and it had nothing, zero, absolutely nothing to do with the medication. I threw a small gallstone while I was on vacation, and I had that confirmed by a gastroenterologist and blood work and all those good things. So, completely unrelated. It was not causation, it was just correlation. It just happened to be at the same time. So, I did lose like a pound and 3/4 per week for those 4 weeks. It was pretty fantastic. But then they were running a special at Mochi for the next dosage up, which is like 6.6, which is equivalent, I think, to the 7.5 milligram. So I bought 3 bottles of that, and honestly, I only ended up taking 2 shots of that, and I ended up only losing half a pound each. And at between that point, my endocrinologist decided that she wanted me on name brand Zepbound. So I switched to name brand Zepbound and started on the 7.5 milligram dosage of Zepbound. So I kind of didn't ever do like the five out of the name brand. And so for 7.5, I have taken 20 shots of that. Now I started 7.5, I went up to 10, and I came back down, and I'll tell you in a moment why I came back down. But I've done a total of 20 shots in 7.5, and I've lost exactly 20 pounds. So exactly 1 pound per shot. So that's, on the averages, right? They say you should be losing half a pound to 2 pounds per week, which is, equivalent to a shot if you're taking it every week. So that's pretty good, like right on the average. Now, it did go up to 10 for a while, but then I found that 10 was too strong for me. It really slowed down my stomach motility. It made my stomach hurt. I was having really big food aversion, which I know for some people are probably like, yes. Like I don't want to eat. I want to lose the weight, but that's really not healthy for you. And man, it really did make my stomach hurt so bad. So I stopped on the 10 and went back down to 7.5, but my total shots of 10 have come out to 16 shots, and I lost exactly 16 pounds on 16 shots. So again, like right at a pound per shot. So that's pretty good. So overall, 46 shots, and I've lost 43 pounds. And that comes out to an average of 9.93 pound per shot. So all in all, not bad. Now, I will have to admit, like the past couple of weeks, I've been in a stall, which is very unusual for me that I'm really shocked that I haven't gained because I usually gain and then hold steady and then drop a couple of pounds and then maybe drop another pound and then I stall. So I kind of have like this rhythm, but I haven't been putting on any weight, but I have kind of like well, I've had 2 weeks of zero and 1 week of 1 pound loss. So guess stall is relative, but in my world, the 3 weeks prior, I lost a total of 7 pounds. So I'm really impatient with this journey, and I know I need to not be that way. So I just need to hang in there. And honestly, I think everything's going great. I had some really, really fabulous non scale victories this year. I went from a bra size 50 down to a 44, which, if you're a woman and you wear regular bras, that is phenomenal because you can't buy a 50 in stores and you can hardly even get it online. I don't even know that I bought one. I stopped at I think 46 was the highest that I ever purchased because every time I try and buy a 48, it would magically be out of stock, or it would only come in like triple D or F or H and uh, cup sizes, and that didn't really fit me. I've had, things have just, I don't know. I think this year has just gone so well for me. I know a lot of people have had a tough year, but I, things have just gone really, really great. The medication's really helping my mental health. It's helping my ADHD. I'm doing really well at work. I'm doing really well at YouTube because I just got monetized on Amy Loses It on this channel on December 31st, 2025, about 10 p.m. So, yeah, absolutely just a fantastic gift to end the year and to be looking forward to the next year. Let's see, what other non-scale victories have I had? Can put my shoes on by myself and tie my shoes. I can put my socks on, can get lotion on my feet. My stomach no longer touches my steering wheel, which is great. Oh, and the pants that I'm wearing, I'm not going to stand up and show you. But the pants that I'm wearing are just like leggings from Aldi that I bought an eternity ago, maybe 2 years ago, and I've never really been able to wear them comfortably. They would only come up like halfway up my stomach, and I put them on today and they came all the way up. This shirt has been sitting in a box for 2 years because I couldn't wear it, and I put it on this morning. I love the flowers on it. I love burgundy. So I don't know. It's everything has just been fantastic. I had a huge list. You know what? Actually, let me grab my list. Um, no seatbelt extender on my airline flights, which, if you've been watching, I told you about that earlier in the year. I can put the tray table down on my airline flight, which is fabulous. I can walk upstairs like mostly a normal person. Oh, and my coat, my winter coat, not only does it zip now, but it's actually too big. I actually have room for a huge chunky sweater under it with absolutely no problem. And it is certainly not going to last another winter season if I continue this way, losing weight on the medication. I've lost about on my lower stomach. I probably lost about 4 or 5 inches, and my upper stomach, like right under my boob area, where some of us carry a lot of weight, I have lost about 4 inches. I don't really keep measurements that detailed uh, because yeah, it's kind of hard for one person to try and do those measurements. And honestly, I've been at this diet game so long that that kind of data is fabulous, but I just I just don't care. And that's just me. I love seeing that data from a lot of people, but it's just not me to take the time to do that. And so make sure you stay tuned because I have some dresses in my closet that I bought earlier in the year that I've just been waiting for a cruise to wear them. I'd really hoped I could get into them on Freedom of the Seas, which was in November of 2025, but they were still a little bit too tight to sit down comfortably for any period of time. And I've tried them on again, and they are fitting better. So I'm hoping maybe in the next 10 pounds, which fingers crossed is before my cruise on Virgin Voyages in February for my birthday. So I'll be having a fashion show coming up. And sorry, I'm over here like my cat is behind the camera. Malibu, who causes all the trouble and who I think stole my hard drive. I really want to thank you for stopping by to see my progress in 2025 and onwards and upwards to 2026. And make sure you're on the lookout for my upcoming videos. I'm going to be doing a series about what you can expect as a newbie to weight loss medication. So if you're considering it or you're just starting to take it, let's talk about it. My name is Amy, and this has been Amy Loses It. And I'm on a journey to lose 180 pounds. And I hope that I don't lose my mind before I lose all the weight. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed if you want to continue to see my content in your recommended feed. And if you want to be notified every time I release a new video or I go live, I just hit the bell button and turn all your notifications on. Best of luck on your weight loss journey and have a fabulous day.
Four cats, one scale, and a suitcase to pack. Zepbound in hand, there's no looking back. Cruising through this journey, non-scale victories divine. But can Amy lose the weight without losing her mind?